And then whenever you're ready, just allow your eyes to close. Now all of them is quite simple. I want you to imagine pretend there are two powerful magnets strapped to your hands. And those magnets are going to bring you closer. You don't need to feel like you're fighting inside. Just feel the force of those magnets. Feel your hands getting closer.
And the rest of plastic.
All by themselves. Okay. And in a moment we're going to touch, and when we touch, clasp your hands together, clasp your fingers together. And really feel them go tight as your hands get closer. When they touch, you clasp them together. Clasp your fingers together. So feel them go tight. Really clasp your hands together. That's great job. Really clasp your hands tighter and tighter and tighter. Feel your arms going tighter. Like an iron bar running all the way through your arms. Those getting tighter like there's glue attached there. And your arms are tight like iron bars and there's glue there. And they're getting tighter and tighter and tighter. And just feel yourself relax. Deeper and deeper and deeper. Floating, drifting and sinking all the way down. Completely. Relax. Feel the normal weight fall out of your shoulders. That's absolutely perfect. You're doing a great job. Feel your arms going loose like a rag doll and unstuck. And every rocking movement of your shoulders will bring you every other noise around you. Completely focusing on my instructions. My instructions. From this point onwards, every relaxed state that you're enjoying right now, not the stress just disappearing.
I'll probably forget yours.
In a moment I'm going to count backwards from 3. When I reach 0, you can just open your eyes for me and sit up. 3, 0. Eyes open. Wide awake for me there. That's feeling relaxed, feeling good, yeah? Okay, perfect. You're right-handed or left-handed? Right hand, roll your right hand. Okay? Focus on your hand there. Focus on one point in your hand. Allow your hand to get closer towards your face as you keep focusing on one point. As you notice your eyes changing focus, as you notice they're feeling heavier and more tired. As that hand touches your forehead, allow your eyes to close and your head to drop down and sleep. Deeper and deeper and deeper. Floating, drifting and sinking all the way deep down, 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 down. That's absolutely brilliant. You're doing a wonderful job. So from this point onwards, you're ready for suggestions. You're ready to understand now that every word I say will immediately and without question become your complete reality. Everything I tell you to do, you're going to do. Everything I tell you to feel, you're going to feel. Everything I tell you to see, you're going to see. Now, in a moment, I'm going to touch the back of your hand. When I touch the back of your hand, it's going to start to rise up towards the sky like a helium balloon, just floating and drifting higher and higher and higher, all the way up as if there was 1,000 helium balloons attached to it. And it's just going to feel lighter and lighter and lighter as it drifts off higher and higher towards the sky. That's absolutely brilliant. Getting higher and higher and higher. That's wonderful. You're doing a great job. And when I click my fingers, that hand can just drop back down now. That's absolutely brilliant. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count backwards from 3. When I reach 0, you can open your eyes and sit up in 3, 2, 1, 0. Eyes open, wide awake. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to do it with your eyes open this time, okay? So you can see what's happening. So just showing everyone else. With your eyes open this time, I'm going to take this hand, I'm going to touch the back of it and start to rise up towards the sky, like a helium balloon, just floating and drifting higher and higher, all by itself, as if all the weight is just lifted from this hand and it just feels higher and higher and higher. And now this hand's going to start to rise too, higher and higher and higher. And if it's really pulling towards the side, this hand can drop down. This hand's going to stay where it is. I'm going to take this hand now, as if this hand was a helium balloon. I'm going to attach a string around this hand, so you've got a string drifting down from there. So if I was to take that string and pull it down, but if I was to let go, it just drifts back up. Once again, I'm going to try it again. But I'll just let go again, and it'll drift back up. up. Would you like to pull the string? Just let go, it'll drift back up. That's brilliant. I'm going to take this hand, focus on this hand for a moment. I take this hand, it's going to start to feel stickier and stickier and stickier. I'm just going to stick it to this knee here. It's going to stay completely stuck there, so even if you were to try and lift that hand, you'd be incapable, it'd just feel heavier. It's just going to become more stuck. The more you focus on it, it's going to become more stuck and it's going to get heavier and heavier and heavier. And drop back down and stick. It's going to come free now.
You the sticky ocean one.
Now, I want you to kind of imagine the feeling of forgetting something, kind of amnesia, so... Hold on a second. Right, so for example, if you're trying to think of somebody's name, you've met them before and you kind of know them and you know their name, but you completely forget it. You know the feeling. It happens to me all the time. You completely forget the name. So you're trying to remember it because you know it. At some point you've known it, but it's at the back of your mind, so it's not really there. You can't really say it. But I want you to kind of hold that feeling inside your head. And I want you to think, what on earth would it be like if you forgot your own name? So, if I were to ask you now, what is your name, you wouldn't be able to say it. Can you remember your own name? Or it's in the back of your mind. You know, when you're born and they sign a certificate and give you a name, what was your name? I can't remember it. Darren. Darren's name, yeah? Okay, so now, I want you to completely wipe that name from your mind. Completely wipe that name from your mind. It disappears. You can't remember that name whatsoever. It just drifts off further and further and further away. And I can't remember your name. And it's think about it. And what you can do now is, you can choose your own name because you don't have a name. You can choose your own name. And you can name yourself whatever you want. Not your own name because you can't remember your own name, but when I click my fingers, you're just going to come up with a name, and that you will genuinely believe that has always been your name. Tom, nice to meet you.
What the fuck is going on here, man?
What is your name?
Tom.
You're going to remember your name now. What's your name? It's the same thing with numbers. You can forget numbers as well really quite easily. Like, I'm trying to think which number to use. How about the number 4? That's quite difficult to remember. So, if you just kind of imagine, can you visualise this? I want you to visualise a big bubble here with the number 4 inside it in front of you. Okay, I want you to visualise a big bubble with the number 4 inside it. Now, when I pop that bubble, when I click my fingers and pop that bubble's going to disappear, that number's going to disappear from your mind, and it'll be completely gone. The number 4 will have no longer existed. The number between 3 and 5 will no longer be inside your mind when I just pop that bubble, and it's gone. And now you can't remember it, but I want you to, let me take your hand here. Can you just count your fingers for me? So just count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5. 1, 2, 3, 5.
So count them all together now. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
But how have you got 4 on this and but that doesn't exist?
1, 2, 3.
And sleep. Deeper and deeper and deeper. Floating, drifting and sinking. All the way down deep. All the way deep down. Feeling absolutely wonderful and feeling absolutely refreshed. Feeling all the stress just release completely disappear and disintegrate. Completely gone now. And in a moment I'm going to count backwards from 3 and you can just open your eyes and sit up for me. 3, 2, 1, eyes open, wide awake. Perfect. Feeling good? Look up at the star. Look up at the stars. Look up at the stars. I want you to look at that star. I want you to imagine that sky now. Have you seen a shooting star? You can imagine, so you can remember what it looks like. When I click my fingers, a shooting star just going to fly across the sky. And I want you to follow it with your eyes within it. And you can see that shooting star now. Can you see that? It's awesome, isn't it? It's just, another one's going to go across now. Just drifts. Look, another one. Now, the shooting stars are going to stop, and I want you to imagine that star would just kind of multiply, and there'd just be thousands of stars in the sky. There's so many stars in the sky. Oh, just the sky just fills up with stars. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that beautiful? The sky is full of stars.
What's going on? You fucker!
Right.
There's one star!
Right, who?
Why the fuck was there millions?
Are there million stars in the sky? Yeah.
Now, who would you say is like your favourite celebrity? You have like a celebrity crush?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. Fucker.
What about a female? Can you think of like a female that you just love to back? Like celebrity? Really hot. Give me one. Give me some. Give me a name.
Okay. Michelle Keegan.
Michelle Keegan. Good choice, my man. Good choice. Look at me. Look at me. Sleep. Deeper and deeper and deeper. Floating, drifting and sinking. All the way down. All the way deep down, deep down, all the way deep down. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count backwards from 3, and you're going to believe that the woman sat in front of you is Michelle Keegan. There'll be no doubt in your mind whatsoever. The girl sat in front of you is Michelle Keegan. She's just arrived here, we don't know why. She's just sitting with us having a drink. You will genuinely believe there will be no doubt in your mind that the girl in front of you is Michelle Keegan. When I count backwards from 3, 2, 1, and eyes open, wide awake. Have you met Michelle? Would you like to say hello?
No.
Michelle Keegan. Michelle Keegan. Say hello. Say hello.
Hello.
Michelle. Michelle, say hello, shake his hand or something. Look at her, look at her. Just look at her for a minute, because when I click my fingers, she's going to be completely naked. Look at her again, man. She's naked, look.
Dad, look at her.
That shit's crazy, man. Yeah, fuck that.
Oh, don't tell her for the rest of the season. Let her think she's naked for the rest of the season.
You got a pen on you there? Okay, no worries. Yeah. Wait, I'll show you something cool, right?
I'll sit down.
No, it's gonna be alright. You know Fletch, don't you? Good friend of yours or sweet as fuck, right? Give me a hand. Give me a hand. Look at your hand. As it gets pushed to the face, eyes closed, sleep. Deeper and deeper and deeper, floating, drifting and sinking. All the way deep down, 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 down. Perfect. Now I'm just going to take your hand here. That's perfect. Now what's happening right now is, you're not going to feel any pain whatsoever. You're not going to feel any pain. But what's happening now is you're going to get a tattoo. And when you wake up, when I count backwards from 3, you're going to believe that you have just had a tattoo and it is completely real. You've got very drunk and you've gone and got a tattoo. It's completely real. When I count backwards from 3, your eyes are going to be open, you're going to be wide awake, and you've just finished having your tattoo. It's completely real, no doubt in your mind. You've just finished your tattoo sitting in 3, 2, 1, eyes open, wide awake.
About time you had that done.
The fuck are you done doing? Did you get a tattoo? Did you get a tattoo, mate?
What are you fucking doing? Mate, you shouldn't let me call your bluff, should you? For life, what's your mum going to say?
My mum gonna say you love switch up.
I appreciate it. All the way. Did it hurt?
Boys, man, I got that shit, man. Are you happy with your tattoo?
Reality. Is Michelle Keegan still naked? No, she's not there anymore. That's alright. Just look at me and sleep. All the way deep, all the way down. Now in a moment we're going to start to return to a normal state of mind. I'm going to start counting backwards from 10. And with each number you're going to start to wake up, remembering everything that's happened. Feeling completely relaxed, feeling completely revitalised and refreshed. Once again I'm going to count backwards from 10, you're going to start to wake up. Actually, in fact, you're not going to remember anything that's just happened. I've changed my mind. I'm not going to let you remember anything that's just happened. I'm going to count backwards from 10. You're going to begin to wake up, feeling more awake on each number, feeling revitalised and refreshed and ready for the rest of your night. Feeling absolutely wonderful in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, starting to wake up now, 5 feeling more revitalised and 4 feeling more refreshed. 2, not remember anything that's happening, but the moment that I shake your hand, you will remember absolutely everything. 3, starting to wake up. 2, more awake. 1, I'm wide awake, feeling wonderful, feeling refreshed.
Do you remember what happened? Do you know what happened?
Make sure you video this facial expression in a moment, okay? You alright, yeah? You're awake, there's no more hypnosis left in you whatsoever, okay? You're perfectly normal. Did you enjoy that?
No got a clue.
Not got a clue, okay. Well done anyway, you did a great job.
Fucking